5. You gotta get some, yeah. You bring your thermals? We got blankets, it keeps it warm.
You need to get those one-piece.
The onesies? I know. No. I know. Rob was cold one day, and then I was hot, and then yesterday I was freezing, and he was warm.
I'll leave them next to me if you want. Whenever you have me, do you want some of this? You want another? I think those bottoms roll. You know what I mean? We need to trim the bottom for
Alright, I'll go out after this
Hey
thing.
guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's from Wesley Corporation, ticker WLK. We went over this stock before.
TikTok, bro. Dad knows how to, bro.
it's a bowl when I come out.
Oh, stop licking.
Hey, what's going on? Just send some stocks in the chat that you guys want me to do a review on. TTD? Yo, 1 second. I just gotta put something in the chat real quick. A pinned comment. One second, guys. Right. Let's see, TTD. Let's take a look at TTD. Trade Desk. I have this one on my watch list. My other watch list. Alright. Falling off a cliff. Got the death cross right here. Pulled back down. Retested the 200 MA. Pulled all the way back down to 47. We're sitting here. We did print a red dot on the MACD right here, so we could see this fall a little bit more. I do like Trade Desk though, I'm not gonna lie. It's not a bad entry here, but I feel like it could fall to 45. Yeah, we could fall back down to 43 here for Trade Desk. My LMND rocketed again today. Let's take a look at it. LMND. Yeah, Lemonade. I have a friend that's invested in Lemonade a lot. One of the people in our Discord. He's been owning it since, I think, 40 here, or 30. I think since 30 or 20. But yeah, it's looking really good. Came back down to the 50, held good support, pumped again today. Doesn't look bad. MOH, we'll take a look at MOH. Alright. I like MOH. I'm really big on healthcare for 2026, so I like all these healthcare stocks. Moderna, HIMSS, Oscar, United Health Group, Novo, ticker NVO, but yeah, I like all these. So we can see right here we're back in our buy zone here for MOH, completely sold off of the high up here. So you can see we got the death cross right here, been in the downtrend since. Completely fell off. We're back into our golden zone. This is where we're going to be buying here. We pulled back down, showed a little bit of support here. Now we're back down at 160 after a dump after earnings, which I do like an entry here for MOH. A lot. And if you're looking for a shorter term swing, probably like 2 to 6 months, we could play this back up to 280. But for like a 6 to 12, I think it's really good for 2026. We can play this back up to 300 plus. USAR. Yep, no problem. We'll take a look at this one too. Ooh, yeah, this thing pumped. Came all the way back down. We are at a... It can fall down a little bit more here. Yeah, we have room to fall a little bit more, down to $18 a share. I would look to buy at 18 here. You can see we got the red dot, That red dot was printed when the stock was at 27, continued to fall, and I think that we will continue to fall down to $17 or $18 a share here. I would look for 18 as an entry for USAR. SMR, we'll take a look at SMR. SMR, okay, so you can see we pulled back to the 200 MA here. This red candle, the wick pulled down, bounced right back off. That's a good support, and continue this uptrend here. We can play this back up to 47 short term. Let's mark this out for you guys. We could play it back to 47 short term, back to long term, back to 57 plus here. So these are our next two support resistance lines here. 1 second. If we break 47, we're going to retest 54 here for SMR. I like where we are on the RSI. We have some room to go up here. And we're looking like we're going to get that green dot very soon. You can see the MACD about to cross over there. So it's looking pretty solid right here. ARWR. Let's take a look. Yeah, I'll look at all your guys' in a second. We're going to go in order here. We just started the live, so we're just waiting for some people to come in here, but we'll take a look. This thing's pumped. I wouldn't be buying here. My opinion. I don't know too much about the company, though. Pharmaceutical. When do they report earnings? On the 24th. If you really like this one, look for 37 as an entry. Thank you for the roses. CRWV. Let me just do this one first, and I'll get back to. I'll take a look at IonQ in a second. All right. Well, this one IPO'd back in April. A little bit of sideways movement here. IPO'd, pumped 187. This is CoreWeave. Okay. Got the double bottom here on the 200 MA, so I do like that actually. You can see right here we got that double touch, signaling an uptrend. I like this to go back. I mean, I like this a lot actually. How's the company itself? We're about to get this green dot down here as well. I like to play this back up to 180. And I'll take a look at IonQ real quick. IonQ. Okay, let's see. Got a nice pump here, just 84. Bunch of red candles. We had to cover the fair value gap here. I think we can come back up to 75. I'd play IonQ back up to 75. I would sell some there. I'm a swing trader out, so I would sell some there at 75, just in case it holds 75 as resistance. I'd be creating a head and shoulders, so we do not want to be in on a head and shoulders. But I would play it back up to the 75 mark, 74 for IonQ. But yeah, I do like it here. Send some stocks in the chat to you guys. Do you have a free? Yeah, we have a free Discord. It's linked in my. I'll show you guys the Discord right here, just for you guys. But this is our Discord. We do have a VIP. It's only $4, but it is free to join. So there's free content in here. So we have the VIPs here, the community here where we post top stocks, everything like that, portfolios, stock alerts, stocks to watch. So we do have a free. Discord. It's linked in the TikTok bio. You just have to copy paste the link because I can't post an actual link until I get 1,000 followers. Have you invested in any quantum stocks yet? They've been going up a lot. I was in Rigetti a while ago, but I'm not buying quantum here. It's pumped already. My strategy is we're looking for stocks that haven't pumped yet. That's what my strategy is. These things are already pumped up. I'm not buying at the peak here. Do you have any quantum stocks that you want me to look at? But I'm not a big fan of quantum right now. I think they're overpriced. I wish I was buying before that pump, but D-Wave, that's a popular one. Take a look at it though. What's the ticker for D-Wave? Forgot what the ticker was for D-Wave. D-Wave. If you could send the ticker, I just forgot what it was. I don't remember off the top of my head. Thank you guys for the follows. I see the ticker symbol for D-Wave. I can't find it, so. I got a lot of money in SoFi. Yeah, SoFi is not bad. But I was buying SoFi back at 17 a share. So yeah. I was buying a lot of SoFi back at 17. QBTS. Let's keep sending some stocks in the chat. Do you guys want me to do reviews on? We're just getting the live started, so we're waiting for everyone to get in here. Okay, you can see we held great support on this 50 MA here at 27. Continued uptrend a little bit. Hold on, let me mark this out real quick. I don't see. It's a little bit of a weird chart here. Hold on. Yeah, we did break below this. We did break below, but I like this back up. Let's take a look. If it holds support here at 34, I like playing this back up to 50 for QBTS. And we're pretty good on the RSI as well. But we want to see some support here. If this drops below 34, we can see 28. We're going to retest this 50-day moving average if it doesn't hold here. And that is priced at $28 a share for QBTS. Just keep sending some stocks. Yeah, I'm so happy NVIDIA 201 yesterday. Yep. Finally. Keep sending some stocks in the chat that you guys want reviews on. Grab. Yeah, we can take a look at Grab. GRAB. Okay, I have this on my watch list. Okay, so this is a little bit scary because we got a double top here. You can see right here at 662, we got this double top off this resistance line signaling stock's going to come down a lot. So we did come down all the way to 542, which would have been a pretty good buying opportunity there. But I don't think, I mean, we did get a green dot here, but I think this thing could fall back down to 5, in the 5s before an entry here. This one had a lot of hype though. It hasn't really pumped like people thought it was going to. It made like a dollar pump, but it wasn't really anything crazy. Thank you guys for the follow. Send more stocks in the chat. But yeah, we could play this. Where are we? 605. We could play this back up to 662 here if it holds 6 in the 6s here. If it breaks below 576, you could pull back down to 5 flats. Yeah, I don't like this double top here. We're gonna maybe retest it again. We'll see what it does. We just gotta hold support here at 570 support, and then we'll retest 662 for Grab. I do know that it does have a big market cap, right? What's the market cap on this one? We have a market cap of 24 billion, so yeah, it's pretty big for a cheap stock. Send some more stocks in the chat that you guys want me to take a look at. Doing some chart reviews. Taking chart requests. Send some stocks in the chat, guys. We're just getting the live rolling right now. Waiting for some people to get in here. Doing some chart reviews. You have videos to learn as a beginner, like how to understand. Yeah, we have stuff in the Discord. The Discord's linked in the bio. We do. I'll just show you an example. And in the Discord, we're open to answering a bunch of questions. You can see we answer everyone's questions. This is a questions page. Everyone just asks us questions. Just tag me or an admin, and we're happy to help. But we do have a lot of stuff for beginners here. I'll just go over some of the stuff we have. 1 second. We have cheat sheets. This is just patterns of what to look for when you're looking at charts. We do have just starter stocks for everyone else, like long-term invests. See, we have some long-term holds, like just some stuff for beginners as you're starting to begin, like as you're starting trading. And you can ask us questions. We're always open. In the Discord, yeah, it's linked in the bio. But yeah, if you're in the Discord, and you have any questions, just ask a question, and we are happy to help. And we're on a new page, so we're gonna be working on buying posting out more content and everything like that. We started everything a month ago. But yeah, if you have any questions in the Discord, just tag me or an admin and ask. We're always there to help. And we're gonna be posting stuff for beginners as well. More content for beginners. ServiceNow in Discord. ServiceNow, is it a good buy? I'll take a look at it. What's the ticker for it? Let's see if I can find it. Now. Okay. Yeah, it's a good buy here. I like that we're ooh, got a Death Cross, didn't hold it. Okay, as long as it holds $900, I like it a lot. It could pump back up 1,000 plus here. This sideways consolidation I like a lot. We did get the green dot on the MACD. Let's take a look at the weekly red dot, monthly red dot. So we'll see how it holds here. We want to see, this is a key support level here. We don't want to drop below here. Ooh, what's my chart doing? What the hell? Okay, yeah, you can see we're trading with all the moving averages here. So if we're looking at our strategy, which is in our Discord, in the cheat sheet, we like to buy in the stealth phase when we're going sideways with the average. The mean is the average. That's my 200-day moving average. We're moving sideways with it. And before, usually that's a big sign for a big move soon. So this is looking for a pump. I like this a lot, actually. As long as the company has good fundamentals, this thing will pump off good news. We just want to make sure it holds here. If it doesn't, we have a lot of room to fall. Because the means are so close, there's gonna be they're gonna be creating a spacing here in the moving averages. Thoughts on RR? I called it out in the Discord not to buy it and to take profit at 7. They're about a split 5-1. That's interesting. Yeah, for RR, we were calling this out. You can see what our strategy here. We want to buy in the golden zone and the purple zone and sell up here in the red zone. So we were at $7. People saying buy now. No, dude, this is where you're taking profit. And look what happened. It completely fell off. We're back to 50 MA, which I did call out. We're gonna be pulling back to 5. This is a key support. If it does fail, 5, expect this to be to $4. This thing can continue to fall to 4. UPS. Yeah. Let me take a look at UPS. UPS is an interesting one too. I was really questioning the fundamentals of this company due to the fact that they did cut ties with Amazon, which was a ton of their deliveries. The majority of the deliveries was from Amazon, but now Amazon does their own deliveries. UPS pumped up. We're a little oversold. Expect a pullback here on UPS. Thank you guys for the follows. Expect a pullback here. Look at where we are. We're getting that deep wave up here in the RSI. When was the last time we were that high on the RSI? Let's see what happened. Up here, we were at 128, and we pulled back 20 points. So I'm not expecting that big of a pullback here, but we can expect this to fall back down to 94. For UPS. They are saying they're going to make renovations and kind of take a different route to become being successful for deliveries and getting their deliveries out, especially at this time of the year. But I'm just questioning the how they're going to do so, considering that all these other companies ship out their own packages and everything like that. Yeah, they're doing a lot of they have a lot of layoffs too, so they are cutting a lot of their employees to save them money because they did not have enough deliveries, so they're forced to. How about MO? MO. Interesting. We did break the 20 and the 50. I think this thing's going to fall back down to 59 here, 58. Yeah. I think this will keep, this is looking like we're going to keep pulling back a little bit. I'd make it a buy zone of $58. What was the red zone of UPS? Those are my indicators. That was the red zone is a sell zone. So I'll go back to Rich. I have it on stocks that I personally look at. We'll go back to Rich check. So this is where we want to be taking profit here in the red zone. The golden and purple zones are where we start our entries, and we want to swing it back up to the red zone and then take profit. Yeah, the stock market is closed. There's overnight though. there's overnight prices. Let's see. Crocs. I like Crocs. Crocs reports tomorrow, I think, right? Crocs is in the buy zone for my indicator. You can see right here. Let's zoom out a little bit to the yearly. I don't know why my chart. Okay. So yeah, for Crocs. Yeah, so Crocs, you can see right here we are in my strong buy zone here. So we're starting our entry and swinging it back up to the red zone here. So I'm liking Crocs a lot, and they report. Let's see when they report on the 30th. So that's tomorrow. I do like it a lot, though. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of it. Shut up! LMUN. L-U-M-N. Lululemon. I like this one too. I like this for a longer. I like Lulu for a longer term swing. Let's see. Alright, so this is Lulu. I don't know why let's take a look. Alright. Yeah, so we completely fell off here from $400 back down to our golden zone here. I got 95 Crocs call and 60 MO puts. Yeah, I like MO to come down. 95 Crocs call. Yeah, I like Crocs above 95 too. But Crocs, I'm playing back. I like that swing back up to 130, 120. Yeah, Lulu, I like here. Shorter term swing, you could play this back up to 240. 240 here in the 2 to 4 month swing. Long term, I'll play this back up to the 300s and it's on like a 6 to 12 month, 6 to 8 month swing. Thank you guys for the follows. Just send some stocks in the chat. I'm not really getting much viewers yet, but we just started the live, so let's see. Hopefully it reaches the For You page. Just send some stocks in the chat. We'll do some reviews. We're just doing some chart requests. It's been a choppy month in the market, which was expected considering we had a good September. So October was bound to be pretty bad. LMND. LMN. Lemonade, yeah. We just did this one, but it's been pumping. I would look to, if you want to stay in this, considering, I mean, we've been in an uptrend for, wow, since last year, so it's a little risky to be buying here. I want to be buying over here at $40 a share, but it hasn't really done anything. It's just a lot of chop here. If we hold support here, at 54, then I would be a buyer here at 54. I wouldn't be buying at 62 here. Take a look at Tractor Supply. I'll take a look. Tractor Supply. TSCO. Let's take a look. Alright. Oh. Yeah, this broke the 200 MA at 55. You can see right here, we're breaking below. If this continues this downtrend, this is going to give us a death cross, and this thing's going to continue to tank. We could tank back down to 40 here, 45. This is a key support, though. If we don't hold here, this thing's going to continue to fall. If it holds, I like this back up to 62. Just keep sending stocks in the chat. This right here is Tractor Supply, TSCO. We're doing some chart requests right now for a little. Waiting for some people to join this. Lululemon. Yeah, I like Lululemon. We're here, back in our... Oh, thank you for the Night Star. We're back up here in our golden zone is where we start our entry. We sold off in our red zone here. Completely sold off. Now we want to be buying heavy in this golden zone. I like this for a longer term swing. Thank you for the rose and thank you for the let 'em cook and the dolphin. But yeah, I like this. I like this here. I would long term hold this. If you want to short it, not short it, but short term hold, like a shorter term swing, we could play this back up to 200. Longer term, I like it back up to 250, like a 6-month swing. Too many things going on in this chart? Not really. It's really not that much. It's pretty simple actually. It's just RSI here, the MACD. This is literally just volume, and it's just buy sell zones. These are moving averages. These lines here. It's not that much going on. Lumen Technologies, LUMN. Oh, LUMN. Okay. Oh yeah, pumped up. Expect us to pull back here. We want to see this pull back down to like 9. Thank you for the goat. I'll take a look at AVGO as well. Yeah, you can see this deep wave we have on the RSI here. This thing's gonna pull back. AVGO though, we'll take a look at AVGO. AVGO. Broadcom. Okay. Yeah, going sideways with the 20 and the 50 here. Are we at highs? I don't typically like buying at the peak. That's just my strategy. But yeah, I mean this thing has room back to fall to 270 here. SPGI. Yeah, the risk to reward on that one isn't there for my comfort level. Yeah, we got a death cross here. I'd be playing puts on this, on SPGI. I'd be playing puts. We got a death cross with a 20 and the 50, down cross of 200, signaling a downtrend, so I would not be buying here. I'd be patient with this one, be buying puts. Yep. Any more stocks? SoFi? Yeah, we can take a look at SoFi. SOFI. SoFi Technologies reported it didn't really do anything off of earnings, to be honest. Once again, my strategy, I don't like buying at the peak here, so I wouldn't be buying SoFi here. I was buying SoFi back here at 15, but I'm not buying here. I'd be taking profit here. But if you're in it for the long term, like if you don't care about riding the up and down waves of it, I like Path. I'll look at Path in a second. But yeah, I don't think SoFi will make that next huge jump up until it pulls back to 20. Once we pull back to 20, I think then that's what SoFi is going to jump up like 40 plus, 45 plus. I'll take a look at Path though. Path is one of my favorites as of right now. I was buying this. I have an average cost of 12 on Path. Yeah, no problem. See, we pulled back down. We are in our golden buy zone for Path here. You can see we fell off. Now let's just try and fix this a little bit. Yeah, we're in our golden buy zone. You can see here we're forming a double bottom. That W, it looks like a W right here on the same support level. That's a double bottom. We pumped up after that double bottom. We played this perfectly. Pumped up to 18. Healthy pullback here, creating a bull flag, I think, and it pulled back to the 20 MA here. And held support here pretty well. I like this go back to 20 plus, 22. I'm holding Path until it gets to my sell zone, so that's 20 plus. I have an average cost of 12, so. But I really like this one. I also really like Oscar too. Those are like my two decent sized positions in my portfolio. Oscar and Path. I have an average cost of Oscar at 14, so let's take a look at Oscar. It's been pretty choppy recently, but we did get the cup and handle. It's kind of hard to see it right here, but we did get a cup here and the handle here. It pumped up to 24 and pulled straight back down to the 50 MA. Now we're all with the moving averages again. I'm expecting another pump up here on Oscar. Realistically, I like 30 plus. But I'm going to start taking some off the table at 25. And then riding the rest of 30 plus. I like Oscar a lot. We are with all the moving averages here. We're looking to take a huge gap up soon. Considering we're in a upwards trend here, since we got the golden cross here with a 20 and 50 bull cross, the 200 MA. And we haven't created much separation with the moving averages upwards yet. So I'm making a move up to 30 on Oscar Health. I've had both of them for a little bit. Yeah, I've had both. I've had Oscar for since, we'll see, since 12. I bought some at 12 here, so I've been in Oscar I think since July. Um, the Doge. What about Walmart? I like Walmart for a long term. Let's just look at whatever. Is it Dogecoin you're looking for? What are you looking for? I don't know what Doge is. The crypto? I like Walmart. We'll take a look at Walmart real quick. What's, I think it's WMT, right? Walmart, yeah. Yeah, nice uptrend here. You see this long uptrend. Wow, really choppy in the RSI though. I mean on the MACD and the RSI. But yeah, it's been pretty steady. It's slowly growing. Not much growth recently, but I like this for a long-term hold. Hive. I'll take a look at Hive. If you guys don't mind just liking the live so we can get more people in here. Get the live going a little bit. Share the live. HIVE. I'm just trying to help you guys out with some stock picks and everything else. Just doing some chart requests on stocks you guys have questions on. Hive. Nice. Looks good here. Pumped up. Came back down to the 20 MA. Held support here at 5. I like this back up to 7 plus for Hive. You can see we were getting a huge sell signal here. These deep waves on the top of the RSI. We also got the red dot. I would like an entry here at $4.70 to play it back up to 7. Send more stocks in the chat, guys. We're doing some chart reviews. Send some stocks in the chat. Stocks and cryptos. It has a lot of volume, though. It's interesting. Send some stocks and cryptos in the chat so we can continue to do some reviews for you guys. Poet. P-O-E-T. Let's take a look. Alright. Solid uptrend here. Got the golden cross back March here. We got the golden cross here. Been in an uptrend since. Came back down. So when we come back down to the moving averages like this, when all the moving averages are on top of each other, the 20 and the 50 and the 200, that's when we're going to be buying. That's right here. That's the stealth phase. The sideways on the mean. We're going sideways with the mean here. Then you see a pump, just like that. That pump right there, that's what this is. And then we'll be selling up here. So we'd be sellers here at $9. Right now we're in this fear area, I would say here. Pulling back down to the 50. We'll see if it holds here. If not, we're coming back down to 4. But I like this if it holds here. Back up to 7. Coinbase. Let's take a look. Coinbase is interesting. Alright, I think we'll look at a shorter time frame for Coinbase. Let's see. We've been in an uptrend. Slightly. I like to play this back up to 390. Coinbase. We're going sideways with the 20 and 50. I think we're going to make a move soon. I think crypto is going to end the year pretty solid, so Coinbase is going to follow along with that, obviously. I'll play this back up to 400 for Coinbase. It's not a bad entry here. 348. LAC. Let's take a look at LAC. Send some stocks and cryptos in the chat, guys. We're just doing some chart reviews. LAC, pulled back to the 50-day MA here. We want to be holding this. If we break below this, expect $4 for LAC. We want to see some movement up here. If we have some confirmation to the upside, then we would start buying this. Say this gets back to $6.60, I would buy it, play it back up to 9. If it doesn't, it continues this downtrend, I'd play it back. I would play puts on it to 4. Send some stocks and cryptos in the chat. We're doing some chart reviews. If you guys like, just drop a follow. We do a bunch of lives twice a week, Mondays and Wednesdays. Yes, we look at APLD, and we post content. We're trying to push out more content. We're a new channel here, so be patient. Okay, so this one still a little bit too high for my comfort zone. I'd buy. Excuse me. I would like to buy this around $27 a share, and then I would start my entry here. You see, we got the red dot. I think we'll be in a short-term downtrend to 27. I would start my position at 27. Starbucks, okay. I got in at 25. Ooh, 25. Yeah. What's your goal with this? Long-term hold, or are you swing trading? If you're a long-term holder, then I would buy more here at 25. If you're swing trading, I would have sold up here at 40, and then you would have another buy entry here at 25. I'll look at Starbucks. I like Starbucks. Long-term, so you could buy more. I would look to buy more at $25 a share. Starbucks had pretty good earnings for the most part. Signs of growth for the first time since 2023 for Starbucks. I like Starbucks back up to 94 here. It went up like 5% after earnings, and then pulled back down. So I think tomorrow's will be a good day for it, though. We'll see. I think Starbucks will be up tomorrow. Can you teach me how? I'm new to this. Teach you how to what? What exactly are you asking? Cake? Yeah, we'll do cake. I like cheesecake back up to 6C. Yeah. You can see we're on all the moving averages here. As long as we hold... Oh, we did break below. Wow, it's a big red candle. Why did we drop so much here today? Interesting. If this doesn't hold here, I wouldn't buy this yet. If this comes back up to 50 and holds 50, I would buy this. I would play this back up to 60 though. I like cake back up to 60. Microsoft. What's up, Bentley Choppa? Microsoft came down a lot today. Down $21 from Microsoft. It still has room to fall to 20. It's too high for Mike. So you buying still? If you're gonna buy Microsoft, I would look for an entry at 522. Right here we're at 540. So SoFi. I like SoFi, but I would not be buying SoFi where it is right now. Like I said before earlier, is it possible to start off with 300 as a beginner? It's possible to start off with anything. I'm trying to learn futures. I'm new with this. I don't know what app or website to use. I'm not trading futures right now, but this is just Webull. I like TradingView though. Webull and TradingView for charts I like. Yeah, it's possible to start with 300. In our Discord, actually, I don't know if you guys have Discord, but we have our Discord linked in bio. We do have a section for beginner investors to start with $100 and turn $100 into $1,000 over a year span, and we post exactly what to buy, when to sell. So this is just like a ladder thing. We're gonna be buying a cheaper stock, playing it up to a price, selling it for profits, and buying another stock. Cake was under on a revenue estimate. I'll take a look at that. SoFi, yeah, but SoFi, I don't think SoFi is going to make a big move up again until it pulls back to 20. I'm holding some 30 SoFi calls for January, that's why. Yeah, we'll see what it does. It's going... I just don't think it's going to make that next big move up to like 40 plus. I don't think we're going to see like 40, 45 in SoFi until we pull back down to 20. Or like 23 rather. Cake was under. We'll look at cake. Let's see. Let me pull it up. So I might be cooked then. I'm not saying it's gonna come down. I don't know if it'll come down. We'll see. Let's see cake. Where's earnings? Oh yeah, they did miss. That's why it came down a lot. I don't think you're cooked, but what website can I use as a beginner? I like TradingView to look at charts. If you're looking to actually trade, I would advise Fidelity, or I would say Webull. I don't know if you're trying to day trade or something. I don't day trade though. Song Meme Coin. I like SMCI. SMCI is actually one of my favorite tech stocks, to be honest. I liked SMCI over here at $30. I also was buying it at $20, so I think for long term, if you're looking to play this for a longer term, I like it back up to the 120s. For shorter term, I like it back up to 66 for SMCI. Should I hold Cake still? What's your average price? Song Meme Coin? I don't know what you're saying, G-Man. You said doing song, I don't know. Like 53. Your average cost is 53. I wouldn't. We're at 50 here, so I wouldn't sell. 53 is a pretty solid average cost for it. If you want to, you could hedge with puts. I just don't think they really miss bad. Hold on, I'm just gonna look something up for you. How was the guidance on Cake here? Did they have a earnings call? It's a big red candle we got. I mean, Cake's 1 year price target is still $60 a share, which is higher than it is now, so I would not be panic selling here. We are at this bottom point, so whenever we do get to this low, we can see last time we got to this low on the RSI, we do go up, so we need this to hold 50. Keep sending some stocks in the chat. We're just doing some chart reviews. JPM. Take a look at JPM. 1 second. Just gotta post my live in the Discord. 1 second. If you guys enjoy, just drop a follow. We do a bunch of content like this. JPM. JP Morgan? Yep. This is a bank, so are you long-term holding this? I like Crocs a lot. I'll look at Crocs in a sec. Crocs. Are you looking to long-term hold JPM, K-Trap, or swing trade? But Crocs I like a lot, especially into earnings. I like Crocs 100 plus. If you're swing trading Crocs, I like Crocs up to 100 plus. K-Trap, are you swing trading or long-term investing? If you're long-term investing, then it's still a good long-term hold. I like JPM. Yeah, JPM's good. You could buy whatever price. What app for doing it on the phone? What app for what? Can you check I1Q, please? Yeah. I1Q. Yeah, so we did. Let's look at here. Yeah, so we want to play this back up to, I would say, $80 a share for I1Q. What app am I using right now? This is Webull. Yeah, but actually, I would realistically play this back up to 76. I would start selling this at 76, because if this forwards at Head and Shoulders, this can pull back a lot. But I think we'll come back up, retrace a little bit, but I would start taking profit there. Tenaya, I like Tenaya. Nice pullback on Tenaya. If you guys don't mind, just dropping likes on the live so we can get more people in here. It's a little bit slow today. We usually average 25 viewers, 20 to 25 viewers. I guess we're not hitting the For You page today, but Yeah, tonight had a nice pullback, coming all the way back down to the bottom of the RSI. We pulled back. You can see right here we are trading actually on all the moving averages. I'm expecting this to pump. Do you think Nvidia is going to go to 235 next week? I think it's going to pull back first. I don't know if we'll see 220, 235 next week. In my opinion, though. Could be wrong. But yeah, I like tonight here. I like to buy and sell this up to the red zone at $7. But I'm going to start taking profits on this one at like $4 or $5. But I really like this buy here. Where with all moving averages, we have to start creating some separation here. We're going sideways with the meme. Amazon new all-time high. I like Amazon for a new all-time high. Yep. Earnings is going to be big for Amazon and dictating which way that stock is going to move. Alright, keep sending some stocks, guys. Doing some chart reviews. BK. BK. Did print a green dot. How about the weekly? A red dot on the weekly. I think this is going to pull back to 90. I would look for an entry around $95 for BK. 90, 95. Keep sending some stocks in the chat, guys. HIMS is interesting right now. It's got a key support level. We do not want to be breaking the support level for HIMS. So we'll pull it up real quick. Where's HIMS? What is it? $46? Yep. Alright, so we did pull back to our buying zone. This is our sell zone. We are now back to our buying zone. We are at $46, so I'll be looking to buy here. I like this. We are on the 200 MA. This is a key support. We do not want to break below. If we break below, we have room to fall back down to the 30s. Its key is going to be on earnings, but if it holds here, if we see a nice green candle here on HIMS and some support at $44 a share and some confirmation up, I like to play this back to 65. But it is looking pretty good. I want to see some support here though before I start an entry. LLY. Eli Lilly's. I'm big on healthcare for 2026, so this is one of my favorite stocks. And wow, this is looking great actually. Wait, let me pull up the yearly. Yeah. Wow. We did get the golden cross on Eli Lilly's here. We could be seeing 1,000 by next year. Not even. Maybe 6 months. On good earnings, if this isn't, yeah, easily by next year, 1,000 plus for Eli Lilly's. I would say 6 to 8 months. It's a 200-point move on Eli Lilly's. This is looking really good. Really good. For a longer term swing, I would play this up to 1,000. Shorter term, back up to 885. How long to hold for Best Buy and Best Buy price? I would. Well, for Eli Lilly's, I'm really big on healthcare for 2026, like really big. So I would start buying here, and if it falls back down to 790, I would buy a lot more. And I would hold this. I'm gonna give you an estimate of 4 to 8 months for the most profit. This is a stock that it's not gonna move crazy overnight, but when it does, options play. Yeah, I would play options on it. I would play options at 930. If you want to be safe, you could say 900. Yeah, this is a huge bullish indicator right here. That golden cross, on the 20 and the 50 bull cross. 930. I would play that. I don't know what the option prices are for this. Let me take a look. I'll let you know in a second. In the meantime, other people can send some stocks in the chat. We're doing some chart reviews. I'm just looking up options real quick for Eli Lilly's. The options chain. Playing some calls. I would say, realistically, 2026. I play this back into maybe probably June or April. Yeah. I like Eli Lilly's a lot. I would say June. You're thinking about shorting coin? I'll take a look at it. Coinbase moves, it's just scary because it moves so choppy. Weekly time frame. I'll take a look at the monthly time frame. Yeah, we're on all the moving averages, which I would have been shorting it at 380 here. I guess it could fall a little bit more. I don't really know for this one. It's kind of, Coinbase is tricky. It's so choppy. If you take a look at the yearly chart, this thing is just very, very choppy. It moves a lot. From 336 down to 100. From 417 down to 292. So this thing moves big. But if you're going to short it, I would do it now because I think crypto is going to take off and new all-time highs soon. Can you tell the difference between three or four charts? Can you tell me the difference between three? What do you mean? Oh, between these. Okay. What option did I say? I was talking about Eli Lilly's options. June 2026 at 630 strike price. So this is the MACD cross. This is just moving averages. This is a indicator for a short term upside trend or a downwards trend. This is the volume. This is the RSI. RSI is relative strength index. If we're on the top of the RSI, I don't know if you can see these orange lines. When this blue line gets to the top, this is signaling overbought. This is not when to be buying. We want to be buying when the stock is oversold. Because if we look, we'll look at Coinbase for an example. When we're at the top of the RSI here, that's if we're looking at this. This is where we are. We are at the peak. So when that happens, this typically comes back down. We come back down. Coinbase drops down to 292. Now we're in oversold territory. This is when we start taking our position. If we bought here at 292, it comes back up to 400. Goes back to 400 on RSI. What happens after that is going to pull back because we're overbought. We go from 390 back down to 314. That's just signaling overbought or oversold. And then these lines right here, if you see this green, the green, yellow, and the red, these are my moving averages. The red is a 20-day moving average, just tracking the stock over a 20-day average. The green and the 50-day, and the gold is the 200-day. So that's the mean, just the average. Just tracking the stock over the average of those time periods. Send some more stocks in the chat just to get some chart reviews. Great moving averages to have. Yep. Absolutely. Yeah, no problem. If you guys are enjoying, just drop a follow. We do lives every Monday and Wednesday. We have a Discord that is linked in the bio. You just have to copy paste it. It's free to join Discord. And we're working on getting more content out and everything like that. We're a new channel. We started everything a month ago. All of our socials are started a month ago. We're just trying to help out the community and everything like that. So any support would be appreciated. Thank you guys. If you guys have any more stocks, send them in the chat. Just doing some chart reviews here. I don't have any setups for tomorrow, waiting for these big earnings to play out. Yeah, that's smart. I do like Crocs, though. The market's hard to trade right now. It is pretty difficult to trade. It's been very choppy. With all the FOMC news, everything like that, the federal, all that stuff, federal rate cuts, Powell speaking just tanks the market. China news, everything's been choppy. It's terrible when we're at all-time high, yeah. I think we're going to have another huge move up, though. Like, I think we're going to have a Santa Claus rally late November and December. I think that's when the market, it will pump, and then after that, I think the market's going to dump after that. But I think with this consolidation we're seeing in the stock market, this choppiness is setting up for a big November and December. I think we're going to pump up, make a nice gap up to all-time highs, and after that, that's going to be the top. Cypher. Didn't this thing tank today? Am I wrong? No, it did not. Alright, so this is buying at the peak, not my strategy. You can see we're overbought. I would play this back down to $14 or $15. If it holds 17, I would maybe put a little bit in at 17. If it pulls back more, expect 15 for Cypher. FI. Yeah, just, I don't like buying stocks when they're at the peak. This is good, but you have time with, wow, yeah, this is the one. Fiserv, yeah, Fiserv. This is the one that tanked today. People are buying this just to play the fair value gap. You see a way too oversold territory here. You've been in what? What have you been in? Yeah, so you can see we got a huge, a lot of huge indicator right here for oversold. A lot of people are playing this fair value gap here. So this gap right here, people are probably going to play this. I know I had a ton of buyers today. Let's take a look. 76, we dropped down to what, 60 today? Cypher, yeah, Cypher has been good. I would play this back up to here. This is crazy. I'd probably play this back up to 100. You talking crypto? No, this is the New York Stock Exchange. These are stocks right now. I do crypto as well, but typically the second term of presidency of the market goes into a pullback. Yeah, I think there's going to be a pullback, but not yet. I don't think yet. I think 2026 the pullback will be. I think we're going to end 2025 with new all-time highs, strong all-time highs, and then we'll get the pullback. The market's got to reset. It's ridiculous. The economy, they're trying to fix everything. Everything's going to be regulated and brought down. Strong 2026. I like healthcare for 2026, though. I do. Even if the market pulls back, I do like it a lot. What is Pepe? I can't tell if that's a... Are you talking about... No, I know what you're saying, bro. PEPE. Are you talking... Do this? What are you trading? You're trading, UNH for the win. Yeah, UNH I like to... Is this where... You're talking about a crypto, Teo? UNH for the... I love UNH. Love it. I like it to 500 plus. I think it easily touches 450. Is this the coin he's talking about? This is the main coin, is it not? If you're playing this, you could put... Oh God, this is ridiculous. Teo, are you talking about the meme coin? Yeah, I don't know what this is. I can't even tell you what I'm looking at here. I'm going to be buying some meme coins, I guess. I mean, I would play it back up to, I guess, here. This is like by the penny, dude. I think we'll see a head and shoulders here, though. I would play it back up to this blue line. 7 at 16, so right there. We better go rich. I mean, if this thing pumps, I mean, who knows? Yeah, I love Novo. It has been in a downtrend, and it's not really showing any sign of reversal yet. But you can see right here, we're back in our buy zone. This is where we start entering our position. This is typically I'm thinking Novo's gonna be a 6 to 12 month swing, but mostly my strategy is 2 to 6. But some of them are longer depending on the price target. So my price target for Novo is like 100 plus, but it's not showing any signs of reversal yet. Yeah, That's what I would be doing. I love this entry here, 51. If it drops down to 40, I just buy more. Yeah, I would definitely dollar cost average at 50 here. Options play for Lily. Action sell to open or buy to open. Order type limit or market. You can't buy options after market. You have to wait till the market opens. But are you selling or buying a call? I'm guessing you're buying the call, so you're gonna be buy to open. I prefer covered calls. That's just but if you're playing calls for long term, I do like it though. I would do limit, but you can't do it after market. You have to wait till the market opens for puts. I mean, not puts, options. EHTH. EHTH. Nasdaq. It's looking really good. I like this back up to 11. This is interesting. We're about to get the golden cross too. If we see these 20 and 50s cross, this thing is going to pump back up. Yeah, this is looking good. Not looking bad here. Some more stocks and cryptos in the chat, guys. Just doing some chart reviews. I like Oscar. I'm actually in that myself. I have an average cost of, I think, 15, or high, I think 15, realistically. It hasn't done much this month, so it's been pretty choppy. Where's Oscar here? There we go. Getting lower on the RSI, this is what I like. We were very overbought, and now we're pulling back down. I do like an entry here at 1891 if you're not in it, or dollar cost average. I like this 25 plus Oscar. A lot of volume here. You can see this volume spike up. This is not normal. Look at the chart. Bunch of volume here. Not much there. So this thing is being bought a lot. I think single pump. I think we'll see new all-time highs. You can see we did get the golden cross here. I was buying this at $12.14 a share, but we got the golden cross signaling an uptrend, and now we are trading choppiness over here on the 20 and the 50, and we have not created much of a pump yet after getting that upwards trend. I'm thinking, yeah, I like 30 plus. Yeah. Yep. It hasn't done anything this month. We'll take a look at the monthly chart. Very choppy. Look at this chop. Very choppy here. Very choppy. Look at this. Very, very choppy. But I do like Oscar though. I like it for new all-time highs. It's been at this point. If we look here, we've been at this exact level. 1, 2, this is the third time retest here. I like this. It has strong resistance here. I think earnings, I don't know what it's going to do on earnings because healthcare has been pretty bad this year, but the guidance of it, I think it is profitable now. It is also a profitable company. I like a 30 plus. I want to see some spacing here in the moving averages. We haven't created a gap. We've been just trading on the moving averages. Look at this. Since literally when the price was even at $8, we've just been moving alongside with some moving averages. We haven't created that huge gap up yet. And I think we'll see 30 plus in Oscar. I have 300 shares of this one. Nothing crazy, but I've been buying this one since 12 and 14. C? Let's look up C. Send some stocks in the chat, guys. We're doing some chart reviews for you guys. Alright, we want to see this hold 99. If this holds 99, we could play it back. It's just keep going up, but I do like that it pulled back on the bottom of the RSI. We did get the green dot here. It's not bad. This is just not what I'm buying. Sell or hold RR on a monthly you're looking at. I guess you're a shorter term swing trader. Yeah, I think we'll make a gap up here on the monthly. We could play this back up to 106 shorter term. Seems to be that you're a shorter term swinger. Everyone's got different strategies. I just said I usually do longer term, and I set a price target that's usually gonna be hitting that 2 to 6 month swing. That's my usually that's my target prices or longer term swings, but I do take my profits earlier if they do hit my price target sooner. So I look at the 6 month and 1 year charts. Sell or hold RR. I was saying to sell it at 7. If you were following me, you would have been selling at 7. I don't like buying it unless it touches 4. Average cost 486. You should have been selling at 7, my friend. You're in a tough spot right now. CL. Ooh, this is interesting. Alright, I want to see the start to consolidate. This is what I want to see with the stock. I'll just show you. This is what I want to see. I want to see some sideways movement. I want to see this just hold, move sideways with the moving averages. I want to see some sideways holding good support here at 70. Then I would start to buy it. Right now, it's on a strong downtrend. If you buy it now, you're probably going to lose some money in the short term. You can dollar cost average it, but I would look for us to hold it before I start an entry here. And then we can play this back up. Yeah, usually swing less than a month, yeah. I usually set, like, based on how I do my charts or longer time frames, like, I'll just show you an example. My favorite stock at the moment is Target. Target and UNH. Let me just pull up Target real quick. Yeah, so with my strategy here, I'm buying in this golden zone. So this is when I want to start entering my position. And I buy it and I hold it for, I'll say, like a 2 to 6 or 3 to 8 month swing. This target I like a lot. I'm liking this for a 2 to 6 month swing back up to 120. Typically, I think 6 months, 4 to 6, we'll see 140 here on Target, but I like to swing longer term. But if, like, for example, Path, I bought Path at 12, and if it pumps to 20 shorter term, it could be a week. This is Webull. How much have you made from this? From what? CNI. What do you mean? How much I made from what? The stock? Or just swing trading in general? With my strategy? Which one are you asking? I was Target right there. Yeah, the red zone is the target price, the sell price. Trading is called. Yes, trading. Yeah, trading. How much have I made from trading? For example, I've made 50K so far. I've been trading, swing trading with this strategy for a little bit over a year. I started with, yeah, thank you. I've made a lot of money with this strategy. I've been in the market for 2 years now, but I started this strategy like a year ago, a little over a year. And this strategy's been working the best for me, so. For this, I do like this. We could play this back up to 99. Longer term, it's not really showing any signs of reversal yet, though. I stopped scalping and started going longer out on time frames. It's so much easier. I like longer time frames. What stock is up? This is CNI, the ticker. CNI. It's not bad. It's just not. I'm not seeing anything that's screaming buy right here. Like nothing is. What's the price target on this one? CNI. We got a 1 year price target of 108, which is not crazy. So nothing's really screaming by here. NQ. Yeah, what the hell? This thing absolutely dumped. Is this the one you're looking at here? I don't know. I would play this back up to $2.70 and I would probably sell it. NKE. Nike. Yeah, so Nike was in our buy zone here. This was so look, we were in our sell zone. We should have been taking profits here. Well, stock has been on a downtrend, but yeah, on the 1 year chart, this is where we selling. Completely sold off. This is where we would have been buying. Right here in our gold zone. We pumped up here. If you play this in this gold zone, we would have bought at 55. You could have been selling here at 78, which is pretty great profit. Not gonna lie, for a shorter, this is like only a month. That's literally a month. That happened in a month. If you bought in this gold zone and played it here, a month later you would have had this nice profit. So, right now, we're right back in the gold zone. So this is another spot to be taking profit here. I mean, not taking profit, to enter a position here. If you're not in it already. I do like Nike. I just don't think it'll ever be the company it once was. But you could play this back up to the 80s, 90s. LUNR. I added some shares on Lyft for long term. Love all the volume in the dip. Yeah, I like Lyft. I hear a lot about it. It's definitely interesting. Let's take a look at Lunar though. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow. We do lives Mondays and Wednesdays, just doing chart reviews, talking about the stock market, everything like that. We have a Discord. It's linked in the bio. It's free to join the Discord. Yeah, Lunar looks good too. I like this one. I would start buying here. I should have sold at 22. What? You should have sold what? I've been holding. Oh, you had this at 22. Yeah. See, now if you... Yeah. Definitely should have been selling this at 22 here. You can see, look at that space from where the stock is trading to the 200 MA. That's a big gap there. We don't be holding in that gap. This is where we'll be taking profits. Sold back down. This was the spare. Now we're here again. So I do like this back up to 25 though, or 20. We're trading on the 200, so this is good. This sideways movement here is a good thing. As long as the company is stable, then this will be good. But you should have been selling here at 22s and 20s. Yeah, you're gonna have to be patient with this one. Thank you guys for the follows. Wall Street cheat sheet for the win. I have Path from 2021 holding a big bag. Wow, that's a long hold for Path. 2021. That's crazy. What did you see in 2021 that made you want to buy UiPath? Thank you for the follows. One of the rockets blew up and it dumped. That's hilarious. Yeah, that's tough. You're gonna have to wait on that one. Be patient with it. But yeah, I like UiPath 20 plus. I think it's gonna hit. I like it back up to 30. But on a shorter time frame, I like it back to 20 plus here. We got a double bottom here. This is a sign of a reversal. Got a golden cross as well. This thing. I think this thing's gonna take off soon. But what did you see in Path from 2021? When it IPO'd? You're down a shit ton. Yeah. May? 78. Wow, you bought it when it IPO'd? Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna be stuck in that one. You're down a lot. Staying strong, yeah. Yo. Yeah, you don't lose until you sell, yeah. But this is showing good signs of at least up to 30. I have an average cost of 12 on this one. I'm swinging this up to 20. I'm taking some off the table at 20 and writing the rest at 30 plus. But I do like this one. I like this double bottom chart pattern here. We can see right here, we got that nice W, that double bottom right here at the support level of $10 a share. I bought it at 12. It pumped up to $19 a share. That's when I should have sold, but I got greedy. But we got a nice little pullback. So I did dollar cost average here, playing it back up. I dollar cost average at 15 and 14. I'm playing it back up to 20. Then I'll start taking profit. Send some stocks in the chat, guys. Whoever dates and she's a keeper, loyalty at its finest. Yeah. Definitely loyal to that one. That is crazy. Nebius Group. NBIS. I did call this one out on the last live. I don't know. I think a lot of you guys are new. You look new. I did call this out to buy here on the 50 MA. Well, that was not the most recent live, but 103 I was saying to buy. Now we're pumped up to 125. Yeah, and I would definitely dollar cost average. You've been 100%. Yeah, like not even maybe. It's like 100%. I would dollar cost average. Thank you for the follows, guys. WLK, I'm liking WLK a lot actually. Yeah, but and definitely, I would definitely be dollar cost averaging, 100%. Otherwise, you'll be stuck in that one for years and tongue me down. Okay, all right, yo. TWLO. I'll take a look at this one first. I like this. Yeah, these are the stocks I like. As long as this holds here at $100 and 105, I like to play this back up to 130, maybe even 150 here. I like this. I like when it's trading with the mean, with the averages. That means we're going to see a gap up soon. We want to be taking profits when you see this huge gap with the 200 MA and where the stock is actually trading. That's when we'll be taking profit. And we rebuying when we back at the 200 MA. When we're trading sideways with that moving average, you can see we got back to here. Moving averages all got together. We would have bought here again, played this back up. So, yeah, I like where it is now as long as it holds. I'm going to take a look at the... I saw a kid at school with 77K in his Webull account. Crazy, how should I start? Yeah, I would start. Better start now than never, to be honest. Nebius, I wouldn't buy yet. I'm going to take a look at WLK first. I like WLK, and they have earnings tomorrow. I don't think... I would wait to buy it before earnings, until after earnings rather, but this is perfect for our strategy. You can see here, I think we have room to fall down to 65. I would start buying here at 68. I was saying this was a good buy at 85, so I still really like this one. I would swing this back up to at least $100. It has the price target is $100, but for a shorter term swing, I think this will pump back up to 100. Big earnings tomorrow though. Can you check IonQ? I checked that one a few times for you, my friend. I married him X stock too, but trimmed the entire hold. I kept a little profit. Yeah. How do you start at 14? This is Webull. I don't trade on Webull, I just do charting on Webull. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I have a Discord if you guys are interested. It's free to join. It's free to join. So it's linked in my TikTok bio. You just got to copy the link and post it in your and just post it, and you will just join off it. Because I can't post actual links yet until I get 1,000. No, I do use TradingView, but this is Webull. I use Webull for my charting. Charting, I use Webull and TradingView. What I'm actually trading on is Fidelity. I like Fidelity. Never had any issues with Fidelity. But yeah, if you guys enjoy, drop a follow. We do lives every Monday and Wednesday. We're working on pushing out more content. We started this entire page and like all these socials literally just 1 month ago. We have a Discord, we're working on growing it. It's completely free to join. Everything is free to join. We do a VIP. It's very cheap though and affordable. It's only $4, but you're getting also great content here for free. We're posting top stocks, stock alerts, stocks to watch. We're answering everyone's questions. These are all free. Everyone who asks us questions, we're always open to answering. Just tag me or an admin in there. And we're helping beginner investors as well. We have cheat sheets if you want to go over chart patterns and learn all of this stuff. We have all the information in there for you guys. We have good long-term holds, good swing trades, everything like that. What do you think about AI traders? I don't know. I don't have an opinion on it. APLD. APLD. But yeah, I advise if you guys want to learn the most to join the Discord. It's completely free. And you guys are open to asking any questions. Me and our admins are always available to be answering. APLD, I want to see it pulled back to 27 for an entry. If you're in it already, just hold it. I think it'll keep going. But as an entry, if you're not in it yet, I would wait for 27. Any more stocks? Set them in the chat, guys. We're just doing some chart reviews tonight. Yeah, no problem. TWLO. I thought we just did this one, but I'll look at it again. TWLO. Okay. Twilo. Alright, so we're sideways with the mean here. We want to see support. If we don't hold support, next level of support is down here. This is 92. So if we don't hold here, expect 92. Well, let's change that. We'll say 98. Then 92 is after that. If that doesn't hold, this will be our next level of support. Down here at 82. So, but we want to see support here. If we don't hold this, this is the 200-day moving average. So this is a key spot. If this holds here, I like this back up to 133 short term, longer term 150. But this is a very key spot here for Twilo. Let's see the 1 year price target on it. And I'll just give you an official opinion. TWLO. Analysts are rating it a buy with a 1 year price target at 130. So it is, analysts do like it as well. Which I was saying, I like shorter term back up to 130, so I do like it. As long as it holds here. If it doesn't, I would look for another entry at 100 at 98. If it doesn't hold there, then 81. No problem. But this is we do not want to drop below 100 here. We want to hold this. This is a key level here. If we hold, if we're staying sideways here, that's a great sign. I think we'll pump on it, but I'm interested to see if we're getting a lot of insider buys on Twilo. Let's take a look. Just out of curiosity. Yeah, it is looking like a good buy here. So I would definitely put in some here for Twilo. I would start a little bit. I would buy, don't full port, but I would definitely put some in, be ready to DCA. But insider, we're getting, this is, analysts are rating this a 71% buy. So that's really good. A lot of insider sells this month though, which is interesting. So I would definitely put a little bit in here, but always be ready to DCA here at 98 and second level down at 80. CCCX. CCCX. Let me get those 3 C's. Whoops. It says my Discord link expired. Alright, hold on. Let me fix that. Well, someone just joined off it. I don't think it's expired. So yeah, we got a joiner right here. Someone literally just joined off the link at 9:45. So I don't think it's expired. Your insider site is at Fintel. I'll take a look at that one. Interesting. Fintel.io. Let's take a look. I'll take a look at that one later on. Oh, you click the YouTube link and then click the Discord link. Oh, that's what she did? Are you the one that just joined? I'm guessing that's you, Jen. Yeah, Jennifer A. If the link in my TikTok isn't working with institutional ownerships, yeah, it is looking like a good buy though, as long as it holds there. I might have to update the link. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I'm going to, let's see. Okay, the link expires. It's so annoying. I just can't copy paste it on TikTok. Oh, that's annoying. Here, hold on. If you're in the Discord, can you? I'm gonna send it in the chat, in the general chat. See if you can copy paste that into the TikTok chat, Jennifer. If that works, then that other person can join up. After the live, I'm gonna have to update the link in my bio because it expires every two weeks, I think. I'll take a look at Coin. Roblox, don't buy Roblox. Play puts on it. Coin. Roblox has been pumped already. Coinbase I like up to 400. I mean, yeah. I would say by the end of 2025, Coinbase will be at 400. So if you want to hold whatever happens in the next 2 to 3 months, then just hold it. But it'll hit that 400 price target. I just joined from your YouTube. Okay. Yeah, so if you guys are having trouble with the Discord link in my TikTok bio, just join off the YouTube link, and then the Discord is linked in my YouTube bio. Do you care about order flow or not? A little bit. Can you show how to set up account? Set up an account on what? I would, if you're looking to start investing in stocks, I would download Fidelity on your device, whatever it's iPhone, Samsung, or computer, whatever it is. I would download Fidelity or Robinhood, but I prefer Fidelity, and then just create an account and just answer the questions. It's pretty simple to open the account from there. I'll take a look at XLF first. If anyone's having issues joining the Discord, just let me know. Interesting here, we are pulling back to the 200 MA. Key support here at 50 for XLF. For options, Fidelity's good. What are you asking? For options trading, Fidelity? Yeah. I'll show you. This is everything we have here is new. So my entire page and my brand is completely new. So in the Discord, we are working on pushing out options content for our followers, so just be patient. If you have any questions, there is a tab called questions right here in the communities channel. Just ask us any questions. You can tag me. My tag is @Rob, or just tag an @admin, and they're open to helping you with whatever questions you have. But yeah, we're working on pushing out options content as well. But everything is new here, so we can only do so much at once. So we're really just be patient here. We're trying to we literally just did all this in a month, so it's kind of crazy. We got, 500 followers on TikTok and already 90 members on Discord all in a month, so we're growing pretty quickly. It's just hard to keep up. We're just trying to get out all that other content. DNN. For some reason on my phone I can't join, but I'm joined on my laptop to the Discord. So are your accounts the same, Chris? Like you have I'm guessing your computer and phone accounts are the exact same, I would assume. Yeah, so you should be able to go on your phone now. I don't know why you can't join on your phone. That's interesting. I'm gonna re-update my links though after the live. I'm gonna update all my links. For some reason the TikTok ones are so annoying. It always expires. Same thing with the Discord link in the actual. But hold on, let me look at which one I was gonna look at real quick. DNN. DNN. Let's take a look here. Yeah, so look, it pulled back to the 50. I would have been a buyer here at the 50. Right here, the 50 MA. Look, it bounced right back up. This would have been a quick profit play from two. This is a whole dollar right here, almost a whole dollar. It's like a 70 cents profit play. It's pretty big. I don't know about buying it here. If you want to buy here, you could. Yeah, it's still in an uptrend, so it's not a bad buy here. I just don't know too much about this company. Send some other stocks in the chat, guys. But I would have been really like to buy when we got this golden cross here. This was at $1.90, and then this thing really started to pump. So whenever we see, what's your strike price? Jennifer? And how many months out? Or what's your expiration date, rather? Let's do some chart reviews, guys. Send some stocks in the chat. Stocks and cryptos, everyone. It's 2. Oh, that's pretty good. You're making some good money on this one. Send some stocks and cryptos. December, yeah. You'll be fun with that one. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. If you guys are interested, we do have a Discord. We do have a VIP section. Our Discord is free to join, by the way. We have community. This is all the free content, top stocks. We have questions. We're always answering, stock alerts. But we do have a VIP section, which is very affordable right now. So for the content that we're posting here, it is very affordable. It's only $4 a month. So if you guys are interested, but I advise to join the Discord completely free. And this is where you're getting great content. We're pushing content out on Discord daily. Lyft, I like Lyft. I'm liking Lyft a lot. I would start buying Lyft here. It had a nice pullback from 23 here down to the 50 MA. I would start an entry here. I like it. I'm big on Lyft for long term. I know a lot of people invested in Lyft. I'm not one of them yet because I'm in I'm in 12 other positions right now. I don't want to spread my money too thin, so I invested in FRMI, but the IPO just came out on October 1st, but going to DCA for long term. Yeah, I heard about that one. If you're big on that long term, yep. I haven't really looked at the pricing on it though. MSI, yeah, we'll take a look at MSI. Yeah, so this is a little scary. We have to hold here. If this doesn't hold, I mean, we are in an uptrend, so I do expect this to continue to bounce up. But if this doesn't hold here, we can get a death cross. But I would wait for some confirmation. I would wait to buy this until it gets. I would buy this at like 440. If this gets back to 440, upwards, we're at 430 right now. If this is 440, I would start my entry there. We are up. No, we were up $4 aftermarket, but came back down. And okay, Nokia. Then yeah, they have partnered with this pumped because with Amazon, not Amazon, Nvidia. Yeah, this is just pumped up ridiculous. I wouldn't be buying here. Look at this deep wave on the RSI. For long term, I think it would be a good hold, but as a swing trader, I'm not buying this until it gets back down to 6. HOND, HOND. Can you check NAC? Yeah, I can. After this, let me just check this first. HOND. I don't see a ticker for it. Is it Hondu? HONDU? I'm gonna do NAC because I don't see this one. Yeah, this is moving sideways on the 20 MA. I would play this back up to 260. It's not bad. If it continues to fall, I would look for a key support at $1.50 and then dollar cost average if you like it that much. GE. Okay, let's take a look at GE. If you guys enjoy, just drop a follow. We do lives Mondays and Wednesdays at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a Discord linked in the bio. Don't forget to take a look at FinTech. Yeah, I will. Can you actually, I know you're in the Discord now, so can you just type that in the Discord? You could put it in the chat or something. I'm probably going to forget. Just type it in the chat for me. I'll take a look at it. What was I just going to look at? NAC, right? Wait, I just lost train of thought. Oh, they sold off? Oh. GE. Aerospace. These are interesting, this sector. Yeah, I'm not buying this year. Not my strategy. In an uptrend, but excuse me. In an uptrend, but this is not the swing I'm taking. I'm looking for stocks to give me that big pump. This is already pumped. Send some stocks and cryptos in the chat, guys. Share some chart reviews. Doing some chart reviews right now. Just send a few. What's up, Lisa? What's going on? What symbol is this? This is GE. I'm not buying this here. It's not my strategy. I'm just not buying. But if you're trying to play a shorter term swing on it, we did get the green dot on the MACD, so signaling a shorter term uptrend here. But I don't know how much more this thing will go up. At Lisa Sneed, are you new to this? Bro. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. We're doing some chart requests here. Charts, stocks, and cryptos. Yes, you need a lot of advice. Follow the Discord and the TikTok to get the best advice. We help all sorts of traders and investors, new beginner investors, intermediate, and advanced. We have advice and information for all those. More people are joining the Discord. Thank you guys for joining the Discord. We're working on posting out a ton of content in there for you guys. Look like it followed the SPY. Yeah. Any more stocks and cryptos, send them in the chat, guys. We're just doing some chart requests or any questions about the market. Let's try and get the live to 10K likes, guys. We're at 8.2K. Let's try and get it to 10K. What about Amazon? I like Amazon. I'll look at Amazon. AMZN. Does it take anything to get started? What do you mean? Amazon, you're saying it's not safe. Amazon is one of the best long-term holds, my friend. I don't know what you mean by that. It's definitely a safe long-term hold. It's going to depend on its earnings coming up, depending on if it's going to drop down 30 points or pump up 30 points, but I think Amazon's undervalued. I think the stock should be at 270 right now. It hasn't moved up with the rest of the market yet. All these other stocks have been pumping, and Amazon has been kind of flat. So, even though we are in our take profit zone, I do like Amazon to make new all-time highs. It's going to depend on earnings, though. If earnings are bad, it could drop down 30 points to 200. No, it's free to start. If you want to learn how to and where to start and any advice and everything like that, just follow this page. We're a new page. We started everything a month ago. Working out and pushing out more content to help you guys. We have a Discord, which is linked in the bio. For beginners, completely free. And, yeah, we do lives, doing chart requests and answering questions Mondays and Wednesdays, along with posts, which we're working on posting a lot more content on TikTok as well. Send some more stocks in the chat, guys. Would you say buy Pfizer on their dive today? It's like a falling knife, so if you buy it, you should be ready to DCA it. Always be ready to dollar cost average it. We completely dumped today. You can see, look, we got the death cross here, so we've been in the downtrend. Look at this long, we got the death cross with the 20, the red and green, downwards cross the 200, so it's 2050 down crossing the 200 MA. Now we just got a complete dump. If you want to play it shorter term, you could buy it here and play this fair value gap to fill that gap and get a retrace. Look, I'll just give you an example. Hold on, let me snipping tool this so I can draw for you guys. Hold on 1 second. Just pulling it up. Alright, let's take a look here. Alright, so looking here, this is where the stock is right now. Right here, $66 a share. What is that WAB name? I mean, it's not it's not financial advice, but wait, what is the WEB name? No, it's about this thing did crash. What do you mean? I mean not financial advice. I mean, no, nothing is financial advice. This is just all my opinion. But a lot of people are buyers today. We did get a lot of buyers today on this dip. This is where the stock is at right now. This huge fair value gap. A lot of people are looking to play this up to here for a retrace. So basically, it completely dumped today, but we did get this fair value gap here. So people are looking for it to come back up to fill the space and then retrace its downwards trend. So a lot of people are just playing this gap back up and then taking their profit. No one's buying this for a long-term hold. They're just trying to fill this fair value gap here. Because the stock's here, they're saying it's going to come back up, retrace this downwards trend, so we have that downtrend here. But we got to fill this gap first before we continue that momentum down. So a lot of people are playing that gap. That's why we did a lot of buyers today. But if you're on top of stocks and you're paying attention, then you could play it. I don't advise buying it if you're not paying attention to the charts daily, though. Send some stocks in the chat, guys. We're doing some chart requests. WEB. Assuming that's what WEB. Webcom. Wow, what? I'm not buying this. Any other stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat, guys. Let's see, just want to make sure there's nobody. Oh, there was somebody in the... Nope. He's not in here anymore. Why did he send that? I didn't have my YouTube chat up and people were asking questions. I did not see that. He was asking about DNN. Oops. Yeah, I wouldn't be buying this one. Still waiting for Netflix to rise. Netflix, it held well, didn't it? What's Netflix's ticker? Oh yeah, NFLX. Okay. Yeah. Still, yeah, because we can see we're going sideways on this 200 MA. So if we break below that, the stock can plummet down. If it does hold here, if we do see some confirmation to the upside and to continue this gap up, then I like it. But I'd be cautious buying where we are here. If you want to start a position, start small. Send some stocks and cryptos in the chat, guys. Stocks and cryptos in the chat. Can you look at CVS? Yeah, look at CVS. Chad, do you work for the markets? Chad, huh? Do you work for the New York Stock Exchange? Are you Jerome Powell himself? In the Fed Reserve, you have complete control of the market. We pulled back to the 20 MA for CVS. It reported good earnings. We've been in an uptrend since 55. I would have been buying CVS at 55 here and taking profit here. Guess I'm a general creator for all trade. Yeah. Yeah, I was a buyer at CVS at 55. I wouldn't be buying here. With my strategy, I would have bought the Golden Cross on this uptrend. I made 20,000 a week. I'm gonna be honest, sir. No disrespect, but I did not ask. Send some stocks and cryptos in the chat, guys. Just doing some chart reviews. Stocks and cryptos. Or any questions you guys have about the markets, just send them. Open to answering anything. ASST. This is a meme stock. People are hoping it's gonna pump. It did pump and then came back down a little bit, but we're in it down. Yeah, this thing flattened out. I don't see. I mean, there was a lot of hype that one day when it moved like over 50%. But other than that, I haven't seen much to really make me want to enter this one. I like a lot of other cheaper stocks. How long did it take you to finally get the hang of it? I would say realistically 4 to 6 months. I'm still learning things every single day, so there's tons of stuff. You can never get enough information about the stock market. You can always learn more. There's tons of stocks no one ever, like, you guys don't know. I don't know. Learn more about those companies, everything like that. Bunch of other indicators and strategies to look for. What stock are you interested in? I like Target right now a lot. It's one of my favorites. Target. I'm liking Target a lot. That's Target, UNH, and Novo Nordisk are probably my top 3 swing trades right now. Because they are all in the perfect spot to be buying. But these are longer term swings. What stock are you interested in long term? I like UNH. I mean, in the Discord we do have our long term stocks. Let's show you. Where's the long term stocks I have on here? Long term investments. This is what we have. We have Vanguard, QQQ, UNH, Amazon. I described all of those, but I do Target. How long to hold Target? So let me go over Target real quick because this is one I've actually am pretty damn confident in myself. So I have a big position in Target. Alright, so this is Target. We've been on a downtrend for over a year. Okay, now we're looking for a reversal to the upside. We can see the mean, all the moving averages are moving horizontally with each other. They're getting closer and closer, signaling we're going to see a big move soon in Target. And another good indicator I see is this double bottom forming. So once this gets to 100 plus, that's going to complete the double bottom. I think this will pump up to 140. If you're looking to take a shorter term swing on Target, I like to sell here at 115 to 120. Start taking some off the table. If you're in this I would say that's like a 2 to 6 month swing. If you're in this for a 4 to 8 month swing, or we'll say 4 to 6 month, I like this up to 140 for Target. But I think we can see 115 pretty soon, like 2 to 3 months. I would say 140, 2 to 6. But I'm gonna start taking some shares off the table up in this purple zone here, and I'll start taking most of my profit up here in the red. But I'm liking Target for a reversal here. The company is insanely undervalued with a PE ratio of 10, which is really underrated considering they're making a lot of money compared to their stock price. So their earnings compared to their actual price of the stock, they're making a lot of money. They're pretty damn undervalued here. But I like this for a reversal. We're setting up for a nice reversal here. We want to see Target get to 100 and hold $100. Options trade for Target. If you're doing options for Target, my opinion is to realistically I would buy calls or covered calls. But if you're buying calls and not selling calls, I would buy calls for $115 for. I would probably set a date of 4 months, 3 to 4 months for it. Thank you for your honesty. Most people would just ignore it. No problem. Long calls for what expiration? I like this for an expiration. In my opinion, I would have an expiration for January or December here, or February. I would have that 2 to 3 month expiration for 115. Or if you want to be safer, you can go for a month. But I like target to hit 140 by 4 months. If you guys have any other stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat, or any other questions. Where did you learn the basic stuff in the market? I'm just from my peers around me. People taught me that I personally know to teach me a lot about the market, and I did a lot of research myself. What stock is this? This is Target. TGT is the ticker. But this is one of my favorite swing trees at the moment. We are, with my strategy, we are right here in our buy zone. Like last time you were in our buy zone, you can see back here in 2023 in October. So basically 2 years ago in this exact month, we pumped up. And especially during the holiday season, I'm a big fan of Target here. A lot of people are going to shop at Target. So the last time we were in our buy zone, we pumped up to 172. We're back up here in the buy zone. I'm making this a pump up to 140. So some of the big five waited until after closing bell to report Q3 earnings on purpose. Probably. It's a crazy week for the stock market with all the earnings and everything like that. The one thing I like about Amazon, it has its own day. It's not with the rest of the big companies. All these other companies are just all the hype around them and everything. They're all pumping, reporting earnings all on the same day, same week. Amazon's gonna have its own day with no other really big companies. So it's definitely the that attention, all the attention will be going to Amazon. We're just gonna see what happens there. But I do like Amazon at $300. That's just my opinion, though. Any other stocks or cryptos? Send them in the chat. We're just doing some chart reviews. If you guys are interested, join the Discord. We do have a free, not a free, but we have, well, the Discord to join is for free. We have a free section here. We also have a VIP section for only $4 a month, so it's very affordable here. Also, we're at 88 members right now, and at 100 members, we're doing a free 6-month VIP giveaway. So if you guys are interested in joining, the Discord is free to join, and you also have a chance of winning a free VIP for 6 months. The Discord's linked in the bio, if anyone's interested. And that's also, the Discord is where we post our best content. We have admins, if everyone's, a bunch of other people posting content in the Discord as well. If you're interested, the Discord link is in the bio. No problem. Any other stocks and cryptos, you guys can send them in the chat. PWR. Yeah, we'll look at PWR. I do like we got the golden cross here at 289, but we pumped up to 448 already, so it's a little tricky here. I wouldn't be really throwing too much into it here at this price. Stocks and crypto, send in the chat, guys. I would wait for this to pull back to 415 before entering this one for PWR. Stocks and crypto, Sam in the chat, guys. We're doing some chart reviews. Stocks and cryptos. Viewer count's a little low today, not gonna lie. I'm learning right now. My first week, I've been holding PWR for 3 days. I hit 1.5K this morning. What's your average cost for PWR? It's time to lock in for Q4. Yeah, I'm really liking the market to pump in late November and early December. I'm liking one more big run. If you guys are enjoying, drop a follow. We're just doing some chart requests real quick. Thank you guys for the follows. I might restart the live. If you guys, yeah, I think I'm gonna restart the live real quick because the viewer count's low. So I want to see if I can get it back on the For You page. I'll be live for like another 45 minutes. I just started swing trading Monday on a $300 account for the first time. I'm already up 50. It's pretty good. We do have a Discord for newer traders and intermediate. I mean, all levels of traders we have. If you are interested, the Discord linked in the bio. Just copy paste it. If you can't join off that link, just click the YouTube link, and the Discord link is in the YouTube bio. But it's a free Discord. We do have a VIP section, and it's very affordable, only $4 a month. But we do post a lot of great free content as well for our members. If you're learning how to trade, it'll definitely help you out. But I'm gonna restart the live real quick, unless we get a bunch of viewers right now. Because I usually average at 25, and we're pretty low right now. If you guys want to stay tuned, just drop a follow. I think I'm going to restart the live. I'm going to find out in a second. If you guys drop a follow, you can just join back in on the live. Yeah, I'm going to restart the live. I'll be right back. If you guys are interested in joining again, just drop a follow. I'll be going live, just ending it and restarting real quick.
So much. Proud of you. Welcome to the league. Thank you. I'm grateful to be here. Hello? Yes, sir. This is me. Yes, sir. I'd be honored. Thank you so much. I won't let you down. Let's go. That's it. Congratulations. We did it. Officially a Hawkman dream come true. Thank you to everybody. Hello?
Say YouTube? What's the YouTube doing? Doing some chart requests. Send some stocks in the chat, guys. How you guys all doing today? We're just doing some chart requests real quick. We're going to see if we can get this live going. Go live for another half hour here. Doing some chart requests and just talking about some stocks. See if we can get this on the For You page. If you guys have any stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat. See if we can get some people to join the live. Stocks and cryptos. If you guys have any questions about any companies or anything like that, or anything with the market, let me know. Send some stocks in the chat, guys. I'm trying to get some people to join this. If we get over 10 viewers, I'll be live for another half hour. So, let's see. Doing some stocks. Stocks. Charts. Let's see. Might as well pull something up in the meantime. You think SoFi will continue up? I bought it at the low for today. SoFi is tricky. I don't think it's gonna make a huge move. I think we can see some gradual raise in SoFi. I don't think it's gonna make a huge gap up until it pulls back first. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. Within the next week it could, but with my strategy, I'm not buying stocks at the peak. But that's at the peak right now. But I do like it for long term though. Yeah, this is a CMBM. It's crazy. 377% today. 126% aftermarket. Holy God, this thing is pumping. The STV 500. LE Chop is back. Send some stocks in the chat, guys. LE Chop, that's a fire stock. I think it could. When I'm looking for huge gains and nice swings, I'm not buying stocks at the peak typically. But it could. I'm not saying it can't. I think SoFi can keep going up here. I just don't think it's gonna make that big move up yet. Because it's already made that huge move up. SoFi was at $12 not too long ago. Yeah, this is crazy though. I would probably be taking profits on this one tomorrow morning at least. Let's try and get the live to 5K likes. If we can get 10 viewers, then we'll stay live for another half hour. Our average is like 20, but the viewer count's a little low today. Any other stocks and crypto, send them in the chat, guys. We're doing some chart requests, some chart reviews. That's one I could just stay on. If you guys have any questions, ask them in the chat about the market or anything, or any charts, or stocks you guys want me to take a look at. Send some in the chat. Is Ford a bad purchase? No, I don't think it's a bad purchase. Let's go to F. It did pump up after earnings. I would wait to buy it at $12.50. $12.50. I would look for an entry on Ford. But not at the current price. I would wait for it to pull back a little bit more. If you guys have any stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat. We're doing some chart reviews. Do I do crypto? Yeah, I can look at crypto charts. I don't invest in crypto myself, but I know some. I can take a look at whatever, and I'll give you my opinion on it. But I mainly do stocks. That's my main. Send some stocks or cryptos in the chat, guys. What do you think about Trump? What do I think about Trump? He's the president. DVLT for long term? DVLT for long term. I don't know what you see. What do you see in... Bro, why didn't interest cuts really affect the market at all? Because it's already priced in with the market. All these rate cuts are already priced in. Literally just starting to get into this. My best advice for you is to drop a follow. I'm not just saying that. We do lives Mondays and Wednesdays posting out a bunch of content to help a lot of beginner and intermediate investors. We also have a Discord that's linked in our bio, completely free to join. There's a lot of tips in there. If you're just starting investing, I would start with ETFs or something, I would start with ETFs before getting some major companies. Do a lot of research, but if you don't know where to start, our Discord is completely free to join. We do have a lot of help for you guys. And also we do post a lot of content that will help you start to get in the swing of things for stocks. Yeah, but that's why interest rates didn't really affect the market too much. I mean, they don't know if they're going to do another rate cut. That's why the market came down a lot. And the rate cuts were already priced into this market. We got that huge pump up in September and late August. It was already priced in. How early do stocks usually get priced in after a big event like interest rates and stuff? Well, they've been talking about interest rates and doing the rate cuts for a while now. So the market already pumped off the thought of that. And it was already priced in and everything like that. How early? It depends. Usually it could be a few months to weeks, mostly months. Okay, look at Boeing. Yeah, I could look at Boeing. Boeing dropped down a lot today. It was a good buy today when it pulled back. All right, so Boeing, it's at a pretty good spot. You can see we would have been buyers here at this golden cross at 160, and I would have been buying there and holding for a 2 to 6 month swing. So let's see, if we bought this on the 4th and held it for 6 months, we would have made a ton of profit. That would have been a great swing here. But we're getting closer to 200 MA. We pulled back. Now we're running horizontally with all the MAs here. We can see this pump up a lot again, but I do like this though. As a buy today, I definitely would have bought some today. I like it. Boeing used to be a little... Yeah, this thing was definitely, it was over $400 at one point, so I do like it at this price still. Hold on, let me catch up with the stock, with the chat. You think SPY is reaching 700 before November? When's it time to get out of Palantir? Now, my opinion. The company has no fundamentals and no, like, absolutely, has no fundamentals or anything. It's running off hype, but the company isn't making money like that. Palantir is just run off completely off hype about things they're not even doing until years down the road. I'm in Palantir and have a lot of profit. I'm taking the profit where it is. It is so pumped up. When it crashes, it's gonna crash hard. You do not want to be in it when it does crash. Is this on TradingView or which app? This is Webull, but I do like to use TradingView as well. But back to SPY. Let's look at the SPY. I think SPY. You said you think SPY will be 700 before November. I mean, that's a few days. 700 before November? I don't think so. But I do like the SPY to make a nice move up at the end of November and December, though. But I want to see it. I think we are pulling back a little bit, back to the 20. We could pull back to 678 before that, but I do like it. Google and Nvidia pumping. Yeah, Google crushed earnings. I think Nvidia's gonna have a little pullback first, though. Should I wait until earnings on November 3rd to get out of Palantir? I mean, I would get out of it now. That's just my opinion. Obviously, PLTR, right? That's the ticker. Yeah. All right, you can see. Look at this. Is like ridiculous. This pump. I mean, look at the spacing here between the 200 MAs at 133 and the stock's at 200. It's a 70-point difference. And I mean, that's up to you. If realistically, I would be taking profits in this. That's just me, though. I would have definitely taken some profits in it. But if you're comfortable in Palantir, I just don't think they're... Let's see their price target. Curiosity. Because the stock is just pumped off hype. The company has no fundamentals. They're insanely overvalued. They don't even... A 1 year price target of 158, which is lower than it is now. The price target for 1 year is 40 points lower, guys. 50 points, 48 points lower. So, Yeah, I'm 17. I have almost 4K in profit. I think, yeah. If you have 4K profit, I think I'll be taking my profits in Palantir. Look, so I'm just gonna give this a quick look for you. This is our cheat sheet here. When we're looking at this, we want to be buying stocks when they're trading with the mean. So when they're on that 200-day moving average, trading along with it, that's when we buy. That's our smart money phase, and we will be holding up to here, whatever that's 2 to 6 months, 2 to 8 months, whatever the swing is. Then we'll be taking profits. Right now on Palantir, we're literally in delusion. This is where we are for delusion. If you're buying here, you're gonna see this thing completely pump down, like tank down. I'm not a buyer here at Palantir. I would have been buying down here, selling up to here. You do not want to be holding into greed. When you get greedy, you're going to end up losing all your profits. So, if you're looking for a bigger move up, that's the greed, it's delusion. That's when you can end up losing all your profits. So it's always, if you miss out on a few, like if you sell at greed, you might miss out on a few extra dollars here. But if you hold on, it's going to tank down. And that's where Palantir is right now. I would not be buying. I'd be taking my profit here at Palantir. Any other stocks or crypto, send them in the chat, guys. We'll do a few more. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow. We do lives every Monday and Wednesday. We have a Discord as well, linked in the bio. Hell yeah, thank you, no problem. Thank you for the follow, guys. Yeah, we're a brand new brand here. Brand new page. We started everything a month ago. We have a TikTok, a Twitter, everything like that. How do I get into trading and actually making some money? Follow this page. You'll learn a lot. If you do have Discord, if you don't have Discord, I advise you downloading Discord. The Discord we have is completely free. We also have a VIP section. It's very affordable though. It's literally just $4 a month. But if you don't have the money and you don't want to spend some money, which I don't blame you if you don't want to, but we do post really great content. We do have a free section as well where you can definitely learn a thing or two in here. We answer a bunch of people's questions. People are just always tagging us for questions. We're always answering here. You just tag me, see @Rob here. We're always responding to our members here. We have a lot of information. We have stocks to watch. Right here, we do post stocks for watch. This is all free, by the way. We have top stocks to look into. This is all free. We also have a cheat sheet. Where's that cheat sheet? It's under the About Us. We have a cheat sheet for things you can look at, candle patterns, everything like that. So you can learn a lot in this Discord. The Discord is linked to my TikTok bio. If that link isn't working, there's a YouTube link. If you click that YouTube link and go to my YouTube bio, the Discord link is linked in my YouTube bio, so you can join right off of that. It's completely free. You can learn a lot in there. Like I said, it's completely brand new, so we're working on posting more content, but the best content's gonna be posted in there. And it takes patience with trading. Everything takes patience and time. You're not gonna get it right away. And you also don't want to blow your money right away, so it's definitely important to be smart while doing it. Any other stocks or cryptos, you guys can send them in the chat. I'm doing a few more chart requests. The live's pretty dead today, so we'll do a few more requests, and that's gonna be it for the night. Just send some stocks or cryptos in the chat. If we get to like 15 viewers, I'll stay live until 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Otherwise, we'll just do a few more. Do a few more requests, and that's gonna be it. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. If you enjoy, drop a follow. We do lives pretty often. Sorry if you showed already, but SPY, yeah, no problem. I could look at SPY for you. Thank you for the follows, guys. Yeah, so this is the SPY. You know what we'll do? A little bit of Fibonacci retracement here. We've been in an uptrend. Let's take a look here. Alright, for SPY, we are at that resistance level. We're going to see how we act off this. But I do think we're gonna get this. I don't think we'll be at 900 though. But I think we'll pump up to 700s by next month. It looks good though. I want to see this pull back to like 675 first before the huge move up. But I think we're setting up for a really big November and December, guys. Do you think about what is that? FL or FI? Are you talking about Fiserv? I like playing the fair, if that's what you're asking about. I like playing that fair value gap. If that's what you're talking about. I was thinking about 700 mid-November, no lie. Yeah, I like it mid-November. I like it past 710 going into December. I think we'll pump to 715 for a new all-time high. If I like 715, 720 for new all-time highs on the SPY, and then I think that'll be the top. We could see a little bit more than that, we'll see. But for the most part, I do like it. Yeah, Fiserv. A lot of people are playing that fair value gap for Fiserv. You got to be paying attention every single day for Fiserv because this thing is going to continue to dump down. But I'll just draw it out for you so you can get a visual of what people are. We had a lot of buyers today in Fiserv because of the fact that it completely dropped down a lot. So we can see here on Fiserv we're in a downtrend. This is a downtrend. We're in a downwards channel. This entire channel is going down. Then we have this gap down right here. See that spacing? This is where the price was. This is where the price is now. That there's a gap but no candles in between. That's a fair value gap, or it could be one huge candle, whatever it is. We have this huge gap. A lot of people are playing this stock to buy here at this price down at 66 to 70 right here. They're playing it back up to retrace. They're playing the retrace up to here. So it's going to fill this gap before it continues its downwards trend. Because this is what stocks tend to do. A lot of times, stocks won't have this gap like this and then continue down like this. Most of the time, this is not financial advice. This is just my opinion, but based off what I see, happens a lot. We get this gap down, then the stock comes back up. So you guys can play this swing back up, and then it continues its downtrend down here. Chad, listen, bro. No one's going to your page. You're not here to. Right. Chad, tell me something I don't know, Chad. What is the best stock right now? What is the best stock right now to buy in your opinion? In my opinion, as a swing trader with my strategy, obviously there's going to be stocks that are at highs right now that continue to move up. For example, I think Nvidia will continue to move up. I think it'll come down first, but I think it'll continue. It'll keep going up. I like Google. Google just made a huge another gap up, but I'm looking for beat down stocks. A few of my favorite, I like Target a lot. I like United Health Group a lot, which is UNH, Novo Nordisk. I like these. Like this is Novo. I like to buy. We are in a great spot to buy here for Novo. Like we want to be buying down here. This is going to make you the most profits. You're buying here and selling up here. So, profit wise, I do like stocks that look like this, that are beat down and are at great buy prices that they haven't been at in years. Like for example, Novo hasn't been at this price in years. Target hasn't been at this price in years. Like those are two good stocks to be buying now. What do you think about the S&P? I think the S&P will pull back to 675, and I think we'll go on a run to 715 before the end of 2025. I think we're going to get a rally in December and November. We had a very choppy October, which was not shocking considering September was actually a pretty good month, and statistically wise, over the years, September has not been a good month for the market. Yeah, I like Target. I'm playing Target back up to 140. I'm taking some off, like 120. 120 is my first sell target, and then 140 to 160 is the rest. But I'm a big fan of Target. Especially they pay 5% dividends as well. And the company's ridiculously undervalued with a PE ratio of 10, so they are very undervalued. They're making a lot more money than what their stock price is. Yeah, but those are some of my favorite stocks. I really like United Health Group as well. I know I said that one. Crocs is pretty good too. There's a bunch of good ones out there, but those are just a select few. If you're in a Discord, if you guys are interested in joining the Discord, we do post a ton of those good stocks to buy. So always do your own research before buying a stock. This is just my opinion, but those are just a few of my personal favorites. Any more stocks you guys want me to look at, or cryptos, before I end the stream? If we get up to 10 to 15 viewers, I'll stay live until 11, but in the meantime, send some stocks or cryptos. I'm doing some chart reviews. ADAX. 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 Oh, I can't see that one. Is that futures? Oh, AVAX. Avalanche, crypto. I like playing it back up to $20. You could buy here. Expect a pullback maybe to 19 and change. Let's take a look. Yeah, big dump on this one. I would play it back up to 23. I don't know too much about crypto, but off the chart, I do like playing this back up to $23, $25. What was the other one? SUI. Same thing with this one. I like to play this back up to $3 a share. Yeah, no problem. Send some more. Anyone else has any more stocks or cryptos? Send them in the chat. If not, drop a follow. We'll go live again on Monday. We have a Discord. We're always open to answering questions in the Discord. Always. So it's completely free to join the Discord. A lot of people joined the Discord today. DNN. Let's take a look at DNN. Yeah, we pulled back. I would have been buying here at the 50 MA at 250 a share. That's what I would have been buying this one. Right now it pumped up a little bit more. I wouldn't be buying just yet. If you're in it, hold it, but I wouldn't advise buying it right where it is. Alright, I'll do one more stock or crypto. Send them in the chat, and that's going to be it for the live. We'll be live again on Monday. If you guys enjoy, drop a follow. Stay tuned to the future lives and posts. Working on pushing out more content, but we'll do... You were right, futures look good for tomorrow. Yeah, they don't look bad. This is green for the most part. Thank you guys for the follows. We'll do one more chart requests, and that's gonna be it for the live. So send one more stock or crypto, and that'll be it until our next live. And if you guys have more questions, the Discord is open to answering questions 24/7. The Discord's linked in the bio. It's a free to join, so. ChadSarton.com is back. What is up, Chad? You gonna say something stupid again? What do you have? Like, this guy has like 30 different accounts. Any last minute stocks or cryptos you guys want me to take a look at? We're doing one more for the end of the live. Like I said, the Discord's completely free to join. We're always open to answering questions in the Discord, so. What do you use as your chart program? I like Webull and TradingView. Those are my go-tos. Those are my go-tos. TradingView always for you? Yeah, I like TradingView. Any last minute stocks or cryptos, send them in the chat. Otherwise, that's going to be it for the live. We're just doing some chart requests. If anyone's got any stocks they have a question about, just ask it before. Otherwise, drop a follow. We'll be back live Monday. Go to bed. Chill. Any last minute charts, stocks, send them in the chat. Otherwise, drop a follow. We'll be live again Monday, posting more content, working on pushing out a lot more content for this channel because we're brand new. If you're interested, join the Discord. We're always open to answering questions in the Discord. Completely free to join. It's linked in the bio. We're always answering questions, you can see here. Always answering people's questions in our Discord. Helping you guys all out. Alright, no more stocks or cryptos are being sent. I think that's going to be it for the live. Thank you guys for viewing, and drop a follow. Stay tuned for more. Have a good night. Jesus. Let's end the YouTube live too.